Tonight, developing news from the South China Sea is raising serious questions about U.S. naval aviation and American military readiness. In a rare and alarming sequence, a United States Navy helicopter and a Navy fighter jet, both operating from the aircraft carrier, USS Nimitz, crashed into the ocean within just 30 minutes of one another. According to an official statement from the U.S. Pacific Fleet, both aircraft were conducting routine operations when they went down, marking one of the most unusual and concerning training day incidents aboard a carrier in recent memory. But despite the severity of what happened, every American watching tonight can breathe a sigh of relief. All 5 crew members involved in both crashes survived, were recovered, and are in stable condition. There are no fatalities. And that is the one outcome the nation is grateful for as this story develops. The timeline of events is stunning. The first crash occurred at approximately 2:45 p.m. local time, when an MH-60R Sea Hawk helicopter assigned to Helicopter Maritime Strike Squadron 73 crashed into the South China Sea while performing what the Navy described as routine flight operations. The Sea Hawk, one of the Navy's most relied upon carrier-based aircraft, went down quickly, prompting immediate deployment of emergency response teams from the USS Nimitz. In a testament to training, discipline, and preparedness, all 3 crew members aboard the helicopter were successfully pulled from the water, brought back to the carrier, and are now receiving medical care. But before sailors and aircrew could even fully process what had happened, a second emergency unfolded over that same stretch of ocean. At roughly 3:15 p.m., barely half an hour later, an FA-18F Super Hornet fighter jet belonging to Strike Fighter Squadron 22, known as the Fighting Redcocks, also went down during what the Navy again described as routine operations. Both aviators aboard the fighter jet managed to eject, were located by rescue crews, and are now reported to be safe and stable. 2 crashes, 1 carrier. A 30-minute span, and, remarkably, 0 lives lost. That is the story tonight, and also the mystery. The U.S. Navy confirms that investigations are underway, but so far, no root cause has been released for either crash. There are no details yet on mechanical failure, whether complications or operational errors. The Navy has stated only that both incidents are under review. And until the investigation is complete, speculation will only grow. These crashes also come just months after the U.S. Navy lost multiple fighter jets in separate incidents over the Red Sea earlier this year. In each of those cases, just as in this one, the pilots ejected and survived, but the aircraft were lost. This pattern, aircraft destroyed, crews surviving, is raising new questions about readiness, maintenance, and the stress placed on naval aviation units operating in highly active regions. And this is not just about machinery. It is about where this is happening. The South China Sea is one of the most heavily monitored, politically sensitive, and militarily tense bodies of water on the planet. U.S. vessels, Chinese vessels, and Allied ships often operate in close proximity, asserting presence and influence. When 2 U.S. aircraft crash here on the same day, the world takes notice, and adversaries take notes. The USS Nimitz is not just any carrier. It is a visible symbol of American power projection, in a region where the United States makes a very deliberate statement. We are present, and we are watching. For accidents like this to happen here, at this moment in history, raises strategic questions that go far beyond aviation mechanics. For viewers at home, the most important fact remains that all 5 service members survived. Their emergency gear worked, their training kicked in, and Navy search and rescue teams executed flawlessly. But while we are thankful for lives saved, the American public also deserves answers. Were these crashes avoidable? Do they point to maintenance shortfalls? Is this the result of operational tempo? Too many missions, too little downtime, and aircraft stretched to their limits? Or were these unrelated, isolated events that simply happened to occur on the same afternoon? Investigators will now dig into flight data, cockpit recordings, maintenance logs, weather reports, and eyewitness statements to reconstruct what happened minute by minute. Until then, the United States Navy will pause, reassess, and continue operations in the region because that is what U.S. forces do. The mission does not stop. the Pacific does not quiet down. And global rivals do not wait. The stakes in these waters are simply too high. But make no mistake, 5 families nearly received life-changing phone calls today. 5 service members faced moments of life or death, and only training, coordination, and calm under pressure prevented a tragedy. As Americans, we owe them respect and gratitude. As this story continues to unfold, we will be monitoring every development, every official statement, and every emerging detail. If you want responsible updates, not rumors, not panic, not sensational headlines, make sure you subscribe to our channel right now. We cover major U.S. military developments, national news, and breaking stories that matter to American viewers. And before we close tonight, we want to hear from you. Do you believe these incidents are a sign of deeper readiness concerns for the Navy? Or do you see this as an unfortunate coincidence? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is American Bulletin. We will continue following this story, and we will bring you updates as soon as they are confirmed. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next report.